Hello, everyone. Thank you for taking time today to be with us on Devotions with Steve. Another day of learning, growing stronger with God. Trust you're getting stronger with the Lord. I trust that you're growing with the Lord. I have this deal where if you're stagnant, you're probably becoming defeated. Your relationship with God should be on every possible way to increase almost on a daily basis. Now, you're going to have ups and downs as we've talked about, but that's life. That's because Satan's warring against you. Today, I want to talk to you about being able to see with a spiritual eye. Very, very difficult. I'll get it out here in a second. Very difficult. Because we try to analyze things from a regular mortal perspective, and sometimes we can't see the spiritual eye that God has intended for us. We want to know everything now, not realizing that down the road, we can see that God had his hand in certain things. The other day, I likened it to a young man that I knew that in his high school days, he was wildly infatuated with a young lady. You know how that goes. And it got so bad that he had to leave the area that he was in because his heart was always broken by this individual. Years later, many years later, I saw the young man and I asked him how he's doing, and he was strikingly handsome young man, and we made some small talk, and he said, "Have you seen such and such?" I said, "Oh my gracious, he still, after all these years, is struggling with that." And I said, "Well, actually, I did the other day." He said, "Wasn't it wonderful that God didn't allow me to get with that young lady?" He said, "How magnificent it was." See, at the point of attack, we think that we're being defeated, only to realize that God has your best interest in mind, and sometimes it might take a couple of days or weeks or months or even years to see what he has in store for his children. Hang in there. Look and see, is it possible that God has something better in store for me? And most of the time you're going to say, yes, he does. See, if you can see with his eyes, Paul writes about it. Said, hey, you need to put some salve on your eyes so you can see the long game, the long situation, because the Lord has your best interest in mind. I know it's hard to believe, but he really does, just like you with your children. Hey, that's it. Until next time, may God bless you and your family, and put some spiritual salve on those spiritual eyes. Amen. Bye-bye now.